Welcome to Brown. My name is Nick.
I'm Nikki. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What brings you in today?
Well, I am obviously in the market for a new car. I've heard a lot of really good things about Mazda. I just don't necessarily know which model I'm looking for. So I just graduated from college and I got a job. I'm going to be working downtown in Toledo. So I'm looking for something kind of small and compact. So I'm going to be doing obviously a lot of city driving, and I'm really worried about parking in small spaces. So looking at the Mazda 3 hatch, the CX-3, and maybe the CX-5.
Okay.
Okay.
Understandable. Other than that, what other kind of driving are you doing?
Mostly during the week I'll be downtown for work every day. On the weekends, I'll be traveling long trips back to Michigan, almost every weekend to visit family and maybe some friends too. Definitely have some snowy, wintry driving in there. So worried about having something that's safe in the snow, and my dad is concerned with me making all those trips as well.
Okay. Now for those long trips to Michigan, are you thinking more country roads, highway roads, city?
Probably, usually it's just long stretches of road. I live up north in Michigan.
Okay, understandable. Well, I think I have the perfect car for you.
Okay.
Allow me to introduce you to the #1 most affordable subcompact SUV in the market. This is the 2016 Mazda CX-3.
Okay.
So as you can see, Mazda's done a really good job of giving it that sharp, aggressive look with the Kodo design. Kodo design means soul of motion. So you can really see how beautiful this car is with the lines on the front and the side of the vehicle. Mazda's made it look like the vehicle is actually moving when it's not even moving.
Okay.
So coming around to the front here, this vehicle is actually equipped with LED fog lights and LED headlights, which are going to be far brighter than any kind of standard halogen headlights or fog lights.
Okay.
So with that being said, you also have a high beam control. So the vehicle will actually sense traffic and turn your high beams on and off when needed.
Okay.
So up here on the top of the windshield, you'll see a couple of cameras and sensors.
Yeah.
That would be for radar cruise control and lane departure warning system, as well as brake support.
Okay.
So for radar cruise control, it will actually adjust your speeds due to traffic while you're on cruise control.
Okay.
And for lane departure warning system, the vehicle will alert you if you veer out of your lane without using a turning signal there. So that we'll definitely get into once we get on the test drive. We'll go over a couple of those things and test them out.
Okay.
Now, for the brake support, it works at both low and high speeds. The vehicle actually alerts you if it senses an oncoming collision, and it will prepare the brakes.
Oh,
now,
that's
if you decide not to take action, the vehicle will actually engage the brakes for you.
Okay.
This we will not be testing out during the test drive.
Good idea.
So I will go ahead and pop the hood for you so we can take a look under there. Now all CX-3s do come standard with a 2.0 Skyactiv motor. So you're getting 146 horsepower, 146 pound-foot torque.
Okay.
Mazda's done an exceptional job of making this vehicle fun to drive, sporty, fuel efficient, and powerful.
Okay.
Mazda also really cares about safety. They've actually equipped this vehicle with 2 crumple zones, a front one and a rear one.
Okay.
So with that being said, if you were to come into a front or rear end collision, the crumple zone will actually absorb the energy and disperse it through the high tensile steel and Triple H body construction.
Okay.
This way, the occupants in the vehicle are less affected by the collision.
Okay.
This vehicle also is equipped with, you can see some indentations here on the hood.
Yeah.
Now what that's for is if, once again, you come into a front collision, instead of the hood driving back into the windshield, it'll actually crumple upwards.
Okay. Oh wow.
Now I know you said you were going to be doing some long trips up to Michigan,
Yeah.
so if you were so happen to be driving through to Michigan, maybe it's snow and you ran out of washer fluid or something went wrong with the car, there's no worry because Mazda's made it really easy to find everything under the hood.
Okay, that's good.
So you have a bright blue cap for your washer fluid, so that way just pop the cap open, fill it up. Bright yellow dipstick in case you need to check your oil. You have your battery, fuse box, and air filter. So
That's good. I
cheesecake
don't know
defined.
anything about cars, so.
Now coming around to the side of the car here, you can see it is equipped with some really nice 18-inch alloy wheels with a nice sharp graphite finish.
Okay.
This also comes standard with all-season tires, which is going to be very cost-saving for you. This way you don't have to buy a second set of tires for winter or summer and switch them out.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So the car is also equipped with 4-wheel disc brakes, which are actually ventilated. This way they're not wearing down as fast, such as drums would.
Okay.
So another thing I want to touch base on was you said you were looking at the Mazda 3, correct?
Yeah.
So in comparison, I know you said you're going to be driving in the winter. The CX-3 also comes with a 16-inch clearance, which is going to be better for you driving through that snow.
Yeah.
Rather than the Mazda 3 actually sitting so low to the ground.
Okay.
So you can also see that Mazda has actually stretched the headlight, the side marker, and the tail light along the sides of the vehicle, which actually, the reason they've done that is to make you more visible to other drivers, especially at nighttime. So whether your lights are on, you're braking, or you put a turning signal on, you'll always be able to see it. So, open up the store here for you.
Is the Mazda 3 all-wheel drive?
The Mazda 3 is not all-wheel drive,
Okay.
just the CX-3 and the CX-5.
Okay. It's good to know.
So, on the inside of the vehicle, it is equipped with 6 standard airbags. You do have your 2 front standard airbags, as well as a lumbar airbag here, and side impact airbag curtains, which go all the way to the back. This way, you're going to be protected for any kind of side collision inside the vehicle.
Okay.
Mazda also uses, as I've spoken of earlier, a high tensile steel in their body, which is lighter yet stronger for better protection.
Okay.
With that being said, they use this high tensile steel and they build a triple H body frame. So there's an H right here on top and the other side, which goes to include side impact door beams.
Okay.
So this way, with all of that being said, as well as the airbags, you know you're going to be protected from any kind of side collision.
Okay.
One thing I forgot to touch up on, there's 2 little blocks up in the side mirror here.
Yeah.
They're actually on both side mirrors. That's blind spot monitoring.
Oh,
so
okay.
if you're driving down the road, someone comes in one of your blind spots, it will light up.
Okay.
We'll definitely get into that, check that out during the test drive.
Yeah. Okay.
So here's your fuel tank. It takes regular 87 octane fuel.
Yeah.
You're actually getting 32 miles per gallon on the highway and 27 in the city.
Okay.
So you're getting about a combination of 29 miles per gallon there.
Okay.
Car and Driver actually awarded this vehicle as the most economical subcompact SUV in the market.
Awesome.
So it is very, very fuel efficient.
I like that.
Now I have my iPad here. I just want to compare. I know you said you were looking at the CX-5 as well.
Yeah.
So as far as fuel efficiency goes, I know they both are all-wheel drive. So it is a big thing for fuel efficiency here. The CX-3, as I said, you get 27 on the city and 32 on the highway, in comparison to the CX-5 getting 24 in the city and 30 on the highway.
Okay.
So it does beat the CX-5 there.
Okay.
I know another thing you said you were worried about was parking.
Yeah.
I'm going to get into that here in a couple minutes, but one thing while I'm talking about the CX-5 is this vehicle is a little bit more compact.
Yeah.
So if you are going to be parking in the tinier spaces, it's probably going to be a little bit easier with the CX-3 rather than the big CX-5.
Okay, gotcha.
So once again, step around the back here, you can really tell how good of a job Mazda's done with the Coda design, making this vehicle so sharp.
Yeah.
So as I spoke, the vehicle is all-wheel drive. Mazda actually uses an I-active all-wheel drive. So the way this works is the vehicle's driving in front wheel,
Okay.
but once it senses any kind of slippage, say when you're driving in the snow up to Michigan, it will actually engage the all-wheel drive.
Okay.
That way it doesn't slip or anything like that. And it's totally seamless. You'll have no idea that it's happening.
Okay.
So it's not going to feel a jerk or anything like that. So
Yeah.
popping open the lift gate here, once again, talking about backing into parking spaces. You do have a backup camera here, which actually have proximity lines on your infotainment center.
Yeah.
So we can know how close you can get to other vehicles.
Okay.
With that being said, there's also a nice accessory you can get on this vehicle as well. And that's going to be parking sensors.
Okay.
So you can actually add parking sensors to this car, and once you get those, the vehicle will alert you with audible tones when you get too close to another vehicle. So there's some really great features, letting you know how close you can get, helping you from backing out, parking. Another nice thing too is rear cross traffic alert. When we talked with the blind spot monitoring, how it lights up, it also works for backing out parking spaces.
Oh,
Let you know if another car's coming by. So
That's
we can go
awesome.
ahead and test that out as well.
Okay.
So opening up the trunk here, there is a space-saving tire here. And as you can see, with all the tools necessary to change that. So if you ever were to have a flat tire, then you can actually just locate everything right here.
Okay.
Mazda does come with a 3-year unlimited mileage roadside assistance.
Okay.
But, like you said, when you're doing those long road trips, especially coming up to Michigan, it's snowing, you lose cell phone reception.
Yeah.
All your tools are right here to change it. And if you don't want to get dirty, you can take this out, put it right by the wheel here,
Yeah.
and change your tire.
All right.
So it's really simple. Now another nice thing that this car is equipped with is this privacy cover on top. So this way I know with the holidays coming up, you might be carrying around some gifts.
Yeah.
This is nice because it will allow people to see what you're carrying back.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and pull this out so you get a better idea for space.
Okay.
This vehicle is equipped 10.1 cubic feet of space back here that is with the Bose sound system, which comes standard on this Grand Touring. Now, if you could do me a favor, there's a button on top of that seat. If you could press that and fold that seat down for me.
Oh, that's easy.
Yes, piece of cake. You can it gives you an idea too that you can still keep an occupant in the back seat and fit some luggage back there.
Okay.
So actually, once you fold all these seats down, you're getting all the way up to 42.4 cubic feet of space.
Okay.
So plenty of space back here and room for occupants.
Okay.
So really easy there. Now we'll shut this, move around to the side here. I'm going to open up this door so you get an idea of the spacing back here. As I said, you've got plenty of room for 3 occupants in the back seat, or you can fold either this seat down or the other 2 down. It has a 40-60 split.
Okay.
So this way, you can keep 2 passengers and some luggage, or 1 passenger and luggage. So on top of that, Mazda also has done a nice job on each door panel. There's a really nice sharp trim.
Yeah, that's cute.
You can see there. So coming up here is the window sticker. I just want to touch up on anything I may have missed.
Okay.
Warranty. So Mazda is actually equipped with a 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty.
Okay.
So cover your engine, transmission, whole powertrain.
Okay.
So you also have a 3-year, 36,000 mile basic warranty, which will actually cover all the major components of the vehicle if anything were to go wrong. So we did touch up on fuel economy warranty. I did forget to mention this vehicle is actually equipped with a 7-speaker premium Bose sound system, which comes with a moonroof. So some nice features there.
Yeah.
So right down here is a little rubber button on the door handle. This is for advanced keyless entry. So essentially, I know you said you're going to be working in the city, downtown Toledo. If you carry your keys around in your purse, bag, pocket.
It's usually in the bottom of the bag.
Yes, this is going to definitely come in handy then.
Great.
This way, if you're in a parking garage or anything, you don't need to hurry, get your key out. You can actually, as long as the key's within 30 inches of the car, you can press this button here and lock and unlock the vehicle.
Okay.
Extremely simple. So open this up here. You can take a look inside. Once again, Mazda's done a really good job of giving this vehicle a sharp, classy, yet sporty look on the interior.
Yeah, it's really nice.
So you actually have seat adjusters around the front and the back side of the vehicle.
Okay.
So if you'd like to get comfortable, I'm going to hop in the driver's seat and show you a few things before we take off.
Okay.
So just to touch up on a few things in here. The left-hand side of the steering wheel, you have your radio and Bluetooth controls. Right up here on the top, you have a heads-up display. The heads-up display folds right on up, and it'll actually display your speed in front of you. This way you're not taking your eyes off the road to check your speed.
That's cool.
It also shows you the distance, how we talked about the radar cruise control. You can set your distance and it will tell you how far you are from other vehicles as well.
Okay.
So, I'll turn the car right back off and put it in accessory mode here. Right hand side of your steering wheel, you have your cruise control options there. And right over here, you have a 7-inch touchscreen radio for your infotainment center. It is touchscreen when you're in park or not moving. But what Mazda's done for safety is they've actually had this command switch here. It's extremely simple to use. Yes.
Oh.
You have a quick home button, entertainment button, and navigation button.
Okay.
So you can actually jump all around, extremely simple while you're driving. The reason they've done this is if you've seen other cars have had maybe a touchscreen right here in the middle.
Yeah.
Then you're taking your eyes off the road using the touchscreen. This way, while you're driving, you can just reach right down and scroll through.
That's awesome.
The infotainment center comes with applications, entertainment, communication, navigation.
Yeah.
You have a HD radio traffic map, a fuel economy monitor. You can use Bluetooth, USB ports. I mean, there's all sorts of different options for entertainment.
Yeah, that's great for my long trips on the weekends. It's awesome.
Do you use Bluetooth at all?
Yes, definitely.
Do you? It's really a piece cake setup.
Okay.
This is your home screen right here. So every time you press the home button, it'll take you home.
Okay.
All you gotta do is press down on the center button, ask to connect.
Okay.
So it's extremely simple to do. And then you have your navigation here and settings here.
Okay.
So other than that, you do have heated seat controls right here, your climate control, CD player, 2 USB ports and auxiliary port there.
Okay.
One thing I did forget to touch up on is the sport mode here.
Okay.
What it does essentially is when you flip it on, you'll be able to see it on the left-hand side of your odometer.
Yep, I see it.
Excuse me. So what happens is essentially it holds the gears longer in the transmission, essentially giving you a little bit more kick, better acceleration. So we'll definitely try that out once we get on the ramp on the highway. That way you get kind of a sense and a feel for passing and getting up there.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is we'll go ahead. I'll drive us right down to the park so that way I can show you the pickup of the car.
Okay.
And then We'll pull over to the park. We'll go over the vehicle again, make sure you're comfortable.
Okay.
After that, we'll drive around the city, get on the highway, and come back.
Okay.
All right?